The Ravensthorpe Wildflower Show brings nature to town in a way that enables tourists, enthusiasts, botanists, and locals to enjoy the extraordinary biodiversity in a world-class display. This is the biggest wildflower show in the world. Each year, dedicated, qualified, and licensed speakers head out to their allotted destinations to gather flowers and deliver them to herbarium in town. The specimens are then sorted, classified, and placed on display. On average, approximately 700 different species are featured at the show. The show has been organized and run by volunteers. The Ravensthorpe Wildflower Show Committee and the local community are successful in bringing their dedication and enthusiasm together to host the show, and no wonder it is always a successful event every year. While the beauty of the display attracts people like me with no knowledge about wildflowers, there are many university researchers, professionals, photographers, publishers visiting this place with keen interest. I can only imagine how much they enjoy being part of this event. It is impossible for me to remember why even pronounce the biological names. The common names are also given along with scientific names. I could only remember a handful of the common names. While they are so beautiful in flower vases, we tend to think about how they will look in nature. We have booked the bus tour that took us to the nearby mountain ranges to show the wildflowers in nature. Scientists, researchers, and volunteers accompany us to explain the nature of flowers' life cycle in nature. Stunning beauty, and sometimes it's a rugged beauty. We returned from the bus trip and went through the flower show again. We could use the same entry ticket the whole day. We couldn't have enough of this. Lunch was provided at a reasonable cost, prepared by volunteers. We could feel the commitment of the community in everything they did, be it preparing the lunch, organizing flowers for the show, decoration, and above all, welcoming everyone with a smile and a sense of well-deserved pride. The inauguration ceremony was just a classic showcase of the community, little children included. Dinner was provided as well after the ceremony. It was a true celebration. Instead of feeling so proud of our ownership of Toyota or Nissan and arguing about it, completely forgetting that both are Japanese cars, we can all be proud of our little Aussie town and its people. They have every right to feel proud of themselves. We have been adjusting our tour dates after finishing Gibb River Road all the way from Broome till we reached Ravensthorpe just to attend this flower show. The funniest thing is that some travelers we met in the caravan park didn't even know about it. They thanked us so much after attending the show and bus tour. The only question in my mind is, will I ever be able to see this biggest flower show in the world once again in my lifetime? That would be a dream come true. Thanks for watching.
Very what time, very what time, oh the I'm honoured to be up here this evening representing the Ravensthorpe Wildflower dedicated group of volunteers and our wonderful community who come together every year to showcase the diversity of the region.
Knowledge, whether you're just starting out on your nature journey today, everyone can make an important difference. Now, at these same workshops, the most common question that the participants always ask me is, what should I take photographs of? If I'm going to be a citizen scientist, what should I be going out there and recording to maximize the usefulness of the data? And the simple answer is anything and everything. Now that does seem like a bit of a cop-out answer, but it's definitely true, right? It doesn't matter whether you are photographing the rarest plant in the world or the most common suburban bird species you can possibly imagine, because each of those data points plays an important role in the big picture of our biodiversity.
Of all these amazing things, we are in the southwest of WA. 1/3 of all the world's carnivorous plants are in the southwest of Western Australia.
Aaron's grandmother actually made the ribbon for us every year, and she also does the decorations down the front. So there we go. Aaron, would you like to cut the ribbon to officially open the Ravensthorpe Wildflower Show? In other words, hold it tight. Hey!
Tendría que llorar, oír su cantar, me dijo así, saber reír, me dijo así con sus ojos honestos y claros, que siempre estaría junto a mí.
If we ate it, it'd kill us. So there you are. If you want to make yourself a green drink with these leaves, and you'd be dead. And I'm not sure how gruesome it is that you die, but
It's actually not a lot of fun.
so don't do it. And also, if you're working with them, you might have to wash your hands and things afterwards. They're designed so that the insect, if you have a close look at them, you'll see that there's red spots in the middle, and the insect lands in exactly the right place, so that it triggers this pollen, it's called, and it hits the insect like that. So if it goes to the same flower, it'll be in the same spot. So that pollen dies, and then up grows through the sticky female pad for the pollen to land on. So it goes to another. It goes to one where the pollen's died and the stigma's there, and it hits it and it gets the pollen off it that it would have got from a plant that the pollen was still alive. And the different trigger plants have different shaped flowers, and they can use the same insect because one will have its trigger there, the other one will have its trigger like that. So the same insect will have dots of pollen on it from different trigger plants. So it then goes around and pollinates those.
Solo tendría que acordarme de estar en sus brazos. Seguiremos.
And to be seen in the show. And there's
Yes.
But isn't it, or what's the word? Well, both of you are more botanical than me. What's the word when they clump like that?
Cluster.
Cluster. Thank you. It's one of the few that cluster like that. You have a look at that underneath a microscope, which we can do when we get back. And there, it's normally,
Yeah.
you will you'll see that each, you'll see that they're in a feather shape underneath the microscope. Amazing. Normally there's orchids through here. This is quite a big orchid.
Okay. Oh.
Further back are drosset.
No, I'm looking for the reef flower.
That's the only reef flower that we've had. You might be able to come from this direction.
Me dijo así, mirándome así, pudiera sonreír en el porvenir, pudiera sonreír. Me dijo así, mirándome así. Me dijo así con sus ojos honestos y claros, que siempre estaría junto a mí aunque no de este lado. Que soy